Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more XD Gale of Darkness. Now, in the time it took for me to actually get around to playing this game again, I kind of felt a little bit sicker, which is kind of sad in all honesty. I got basically an ear infection in both my ears, and that's kind of why I delayed playing this, because you're really not supposed to wear earphones while you have ear problems. So I just kind of took a day or two off, I think it was 2 days, to kind of detox. And just, take time, because it did hurt for a little bit, but I'm feeling pretty good today. So I'm just going to continue on and go right to Fennec, since I basically did nothing but grind in my off time, and didn't really do much. Oh, look, this guy's getting chased by a dust skull now, as opposed to a, what was it, cast form? What the fuck? She glitched into me. Welcome to Fennec, and hooray, congratulations. Incredible as it may seem, you're exactly the 1 millionth visitor to Fennec. Commemoration, please accept this. A disc case which already comes with some battle CDs. Yeah, as you get the disc case. I am not touching these. I think there's 50 of them around the overworld. Some ranging from very easy to very hard. You should take it to the Realgum Tower in the next town. It's a short ways away in the northwest. You'll see it right away. Okay. Oh, they kick you out. Really, you can't go into Fennec. I wasn't the Ruinatory, I haven't gone yet. Wow, so... Oh, I think I remember why. I think I know what's going on here. Yeah, you have to go to Realgum. The game prevents you from muscling your way into the town. So once again, Realgum is basically like the main attraction of the entire region. What is it with these battle CD things? Pokemon appear alright, but when the battle ends, they just fade away. You don't get to keep them? Oh sheesh, I dropped all my secret savings into them because I thought I'd get a rare Pokemon for real. There goes money down the proverbial drain. Let's get out of here. What do we do with these battle CD things? What good are they if they won't give us any Pokemon? Just toss them out somewhere. Alright. I'm not sure how much you need to do in Realgum Tower, though. Let's see. Let's just enter and see if anyone talks to me. Oh, they removed the various things. Carbos. Oh, I guess I should show my updated party, just because it's quite changed a bit. Here we go, since we have a PC here. What I did is, there were a lot of Pokemon appeared while I was out and about grinding, so I kind of shuffled things around in the Purified chambers. So now I have 6 tempos at max. Basically, this is the setup I'm running with. I caught a lot of different Pokemon. I put the Metatite in, because I'm not going to use it. As I said, this is not actually similar to real battling. All you need is for one type to be good against one of your opponent's types, even if it would result in a neutral hit because of their second type. So, for instance, here, I don't think Psychic would be... No, Psychic is super effective against Arios. I'm a liar. I think I had, like, a ground-hitting Zubat at one point, which shouldn't work under normal circumstances. So, yeah, it's weird, to say the least. But this is the setup I'm running with. I caught a lot of Fanfees and Hoppips. See, the nice thing about Hoppip is that Hoppip is super effective against itself, so it can just keep a chain going infinitely. And I guess the last thing I'll do is if I can get any other normal types, I could maybe put Delcatty in. But I don't think, unless there's 5 normal types in this game, I'm probably not going to get to do that. So this is the setup I'm running with for right now. I just got to catch more Shadow Pokemon. I can purify up to 6. In the meanwhile, my party looks something like this. I started using the Zubat, got it into a Golbat, Gardevoir, we got Jolteon, Houndoom, Ursaring, and Hariyama. I can clear up to Area 5. I'm not sure what Area 5's levels are. It's probably like high 30s. But I'm not going to deal with that at the moment. I'm just going to go ahead and progress the story, obviously. Because like the Pokemon at this point are only like level 25, 26. So there's no real reason for me to do all that. So I'll just wait a bit. So we'll just go back and we'll just check out the place. Because I think the only real purpose for coming here in this game is it's a battling coliseum. There's also like stuff you can buy. This is Hidden Power. This is Blizzard. Hyper Beam. Special attack is Light Screen, Protect. Safeguard was a TM. We have Thunderbolt. This is either Thunder or Thunderbolt. I think it's Thunderbolt. I'm gonna buy that probably. This is Fire Blast, and that's it. So I'm gonna buy Thunderbolt. Oh, you could buy multiple? Oh shit! I actually didn't know you could buy multiple of these. Huh. So who would I teach Thunderbolt to if I really quickly just look at my party? Obviously Jolteon and Gardevoir, I guess? No, it already knows Shockwave. It doesn't need to learn Thunderbolt. Ursaring might be able to learn it. But I'll just buy one then, since apparently you could buy multiple. Oh, and I could buy this for Houndoom. Is this Flamethrower? This might be Flamethrower. So let's buy one of each. I don't need the money anyway. We'll buy this. What's this? Oh, Reflect. Okay. Should be good. Should be more than good, honestly. How do I use TMs? I'm so used to using the Pokemon menu to use items now. Yeah, it was Fire Blast, whatever. Teach it to Houndoom. Charm. Ember. Yeah, we'll give her to Charm. Hopefully it learns Flamethrower and other things. And, it was Thunder. Ooh, okay, well, I was hoping for Thunderbolt. It's all fine, though. I'll teach it Thunder. Oh, crap. Learn Double Kick. Quick Attack, I feel, won't be that useful. I think I should get rid of Quick Attack. And that way we can use Thunder, even though it has bad accuracy. Yeah, fuck it. If it was Thunderbolt, I would have replaced Thunder Shock, but because it's not Thunderbolt and it has less PP and a bigger chance to miss, I'd rather have Thunder Shock. So like, this is like my stab, my main move. Yeah, and for like 5 years they didn't change this at all. Right, Phoenix City is a fully integrated facility dedicated to battling. Battle. Okay. I wonder if you can just leave now. Yeah, this is where you use the battle CDs. I think that's where you enter the tournament. What was this? Battle Bingo? Yeah, no, okay. So I think you only really have to come in here. I don't think you have to do anything. I used to drug him pretty much every day. I hope he's not sick or anything. Yeah. So Dawson's are fun. One Ultra Ball. I think that's all you really need to do. You could just leave after this. Most of the places that were major story locations are kind of not as important. Like, Ag 8 doesn't really have much. This place I don't think has much either. I think you kind of maybe only need to see a Charlie and Folly. Just sort of dick around here. I don't know, whatever. Let's use these items. So when they're not just taking up space. We'll use a Protein on Hariyama. And we'll use a Carbos on Jolteon. Okay. Maybe you could go in now? If not, I gotta mess around and see if I can. Yeah, now you can enter town since you've gone there. Let me really quickly... Yeah, here we go. I was afraid of this. Alright, I re-upped the video. I turned it down because I was, grinding. I just kind of didn't want to really hear it too much, so I turned it down, and now it's back up to normal. Which means I can turn this down. So they have a Pokemon Center. I believe the Pokemon Center runs as normal. I'm a trainer and I've been on the road. What is with this town's Pokemon Center? And there's no one here. How am I supposed to get... Oh, you can't actually use it. Okay. So you're supposed to, like, poke around and, like, find, proof of illegitimate, shady stuff, one might even say. So if we're not open today, Shocks need to take holidays too, right? Sure. Dust. Looking for the mayor's house? So where is it now? Yeah, I'm a resident of Fenac City. I don't know where the mayor's house is. Completely empty houses. So, in case you haven't realized it, it's kind of like some invasion of the body snatchers type shit going on. Actually, let me save, because I'm pretty sure there's shadow Pokemon in here somewhere. Just in case. Save every time. Oh shit, turn that off. It's gone up, but who knows when they'll decide to come back. Well, house sitting is so deadly dull. It's so boring. I'm so bored. There's some music. Oh, you need to get the music CD. Shit. I don't know where you get the music CD from. I was saying, around lately has gone away on vacation. I think that might be like one of the few people that isn't replaced. Yeah, I don't know where you get the music CD from. Because if you get the music CD, she completely forgets she has a job to do. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Here's a music disc with a song by a pop idol. So that's popular among girls, but it's not what a man like me needs or wants. It seems just a waste to throw it out so you can have it. When if you're tired, feel free to have a snooze in that bed back there. Yeah, so basically this guy's nice. He's the temporary Pokemon Center. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can run across here. What? Oh, do I give it to her, maybe? I think I might give it to her directly. Let's see. There you go. Something nice. Let me see. There you go. Roomba of Love. I'll borrow this. I hate this music. It's good. It's like elevator music, though. Look at that. Bathrobe. One mayor's note. I think we get a close-up here. It's from Justy. Malcolm read the letter. Yeah, here we go. Justy, there's bad trouble brewing. Of all places, our beloved Fenac is now the target of Cypher. Already, Cypher's members are secretly taking the places of prominent members of our community. Something's not done. The city will be taken over by Cypher without anyone noticing what's happened. Justy, I must turn to you for help. I need your abilities to overcome the crisis facing our city. You as the leader of the Prestige Precip Center. Precip, yeah. Should be able to do something. It may be too late, however. Already I feel threatened by... The letter ended abruptly. Oh, hi, guy. What might you be reading? She didn't get rid of that. Not getting the silly idea of delivering that letter to Pre-Jim's Justy. Surprise. You naughty boy, you need to be taught a lesson for snooping. Nobody saw this coming. At all. I don't think the Seviper or the Snowrun are shadows. There might be a shadow Snowrun in this game, actually. Yeah, I think there is. And it has a Shadow Wave. Yeah, well, this is it. Well, the good news is that I know that it won't use any moves that are super effective against my Pokemon, so we will... Bite? I just saved, so and then we'll use Psychic from this and just get it out of the way. It's a good thing I kept Golbat at a low level. Yeah, just so I could hit Shadow Pokemon. Because some of these Pokemon that I have are pretty high level for the stuff I'm going to be facing against. I admit, I did quite a spot of grinding, I'd say. Oh, look, a Golbat. I did do quite a lot of grinding. So that's what I was sick. What do you say? So I still am. I can't hear out my right ear at all. It's fun. Wow, all poison types. Once again, ice resists nothing besides ice. I don't know. They tried to make ice, I guess, like part of the rock and steel of defensive types because it has decent stats. It just resists nothing. So it's like I don't know what they really wanted. I mean, it resists other types as well, but it's like of all the major types, it pretty much doesn't really resist anything. Actually, does it resist grass? I know it's super effective against grass. You know what? Knowing how bad grass is, it probably does. Oh shit, that's a dark type. See, if this was Gen 6, I would be like, oh cool, easy mode. We'll sing it. Sing it for the deaf. I should probably swap out both that thing, since I'm not really going to be using it. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I figured. I'm never going to land with that. I already know. I'm going to be so blessed to never land with that. Leech Life. Of course, now you'll see why I say Leech Life is awful in this generation. Alright. That's damn powerful. Has 20 base power instead of 60, which later gets. It's an awful move even when the situation aligns for it. But I mean, not much you can really do about it. To be fair, a lot of types had really shitty moves, move pools before, like, I want to say Gen 4, and definitely Gens 5 and 6. Like, there was not many offensive bug-type moves, I think. I think Leech Life might be the only one in Gen 1. And maybe, what did they add in Gen 2? I don't know. It took us a long time before we got stuff like Signal Beam, X-Scissor, U-Turn, Struggle Bug, Bug Buzz, Bug Bite. Weren't supposed to find that, but you know what? I think you'll be wasting your time delivering that to Justy. Yeah, because they already got to him. Alright, you know me. After every single one. Because once we start getting into battles with multiple Shadow Pokemon, I do not want to have to roll the dice enough, you know? What's wrong? Is there something the matter? What's that? Ciphers appeared. Tell me, did they look something like this? Gotta like that. I like that. There's some cool stuff in this game, man. Murkrow and Pineapple? I think this checks out. I guess we'll find out. Oh, wait. What? The Murkrow or the Pineapple? Oh, wow. Never mind. It doesn't check out. Well, good thing. You see what I mean? Good thing I saved. I'm going to use... If I use Wing Attack, it's going to die. So I'm going to use Bite, and then I don't think Leech Life will do that much, so I think I'll be fine. And then I'll try to sing it to see. One shot. Wow. Nice thing about Shockwaves is it never misses, so it's a guaranteed hit as long as no resistances and stuff are in play. Alright, one more of that. Should be good. That. And then next turn... Yeah, I don't want this... Oh, wait! Fuck! I picked the wrong move. I was gonna say, I don't want the Ariados to hit me, but he's gonna tank that. Probably should have just gotten rid of it, to be honest. Okay, we're good. Actually, that's precisely what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sing this turn and see if it hits and use Wing Attack. So Wing Attack and sing. It actually hit. That's impressive. To be fair, I gotta see if I can remember any faster ways to earn money. Because at this point, the experience won't be a problem probably until the very late game. So I'm kind of hoping I can save up. Maybe, get some money instead. So I can catch a lot of these Pokemon in special Pokeballs. And that's what this is all about, you know what I mean? We'll just call. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. I will be absolutely flabbergasted if this didn't work. There's literally no better, more perfect scenarios ever in human history. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like almost guaranteed, like 100%. I would be completely gobsmacked. I think you have to enter the tournament. I don't think any Shadow Pokemon are on missable trainers in this game. I think that's one of the things that they made sure that couldn't happen. So I think you have to encounter every single, uh-oh. Hey, look. Clones. Twins, triplets, sextuplets. We are all Justy. We are. People look up to us, for we are the Justy gang. Count off. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Perfect. We all look this much alike. Even I, your own brother, can't tell any of us apart. Everyone knows why we're here. Our job is to confound any enemy that stumble onto us here. We'll all scatter and deflect any attention from away from the pre-gym. If my plan works, we may be in line for an admin position. Maybe. Brothers, may you undertake your orders with pride and diligence to your positions. Okay. I think they all stay outside, but first, I'm going to put these Pokemon in the Purify Chamber. I think the PC still works just fine. Let's see. What was it? A Pineco and a Snow-Run. So we need something weak to ice. That's already perfect. Pineco. What do we have here? Oh, that works. Because it's Dark type. Yeah, okay, cool. Sometimes I forget in this generation that Dark is good against Bug because there's so few Bug-type moves available. I don't even know if Pineco learns any in this generation. Pineco is one of those weird Pokemon that doesn't really get a stab from anything, I don't think. So for the most part, you can, I believe... Let me go heal before I do anything. You're free to go around Phoenix City. Most of the people are imposters. And you can pretty much mop up any like extra money and experience. I think I should actually do it for the money. Where did my wife go off to anyway? Alright, we'll do this. I think I should do it just to get some money. I think they also dropped some battle CDs. Which, again, I don't really care too much for, but in the interest of just, you know, mopping up some extra stuff, why not? The only thing is that you can't see who is who. So, maybe I'll just kind of grab some extra experience here. I'm Justy now. Haha, I couldn't have seen him. Hi there, I'm Justy, and I brawl for justice. If it's advice you need, I'm here for you, my friend. Huh, a lab in the desert, you say? I don't have the faintest idea. You don't believe me. It's Re6. Little Snoop, why can't you just let certain things slide by? I don't even remember what his team was. I think they all have updated versions of their teams. At least levels-wise. I don't think a Fire-type Pokemon can get burned, even with Flame Body. So we should be good here. So... yeah, they're barely updated. Well, I mean, relative to me, of course. See, the nice thing is that Zubat evolves pretty quickly. It evolves at level 21, I believe. Or Waltz evolves at level 21. So a lot of these Pokemon were real quick to evolve, because I caught them pretty high. That Ralts you get pretty much evolves into a Curlia after one level up. So, more than likely you'll be set with that. Right, easy. takes more time to load into the actual fights. You get $800, so that's pretty good. Should forget this. I don't think there's a shadow Pokemon until you go into the pre-gym. So as long as I stay out here, I should be good. Look at me with suspicion, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Okay, I've never seen a character laugh like that. Berkeley. Dynamite. I'm actually not afraid of any of these Pokemon knocking out any of mine. This is good, too, because maybe we can get Golbat to evolve on a level up. So the more I fight, the more likely that is to happen. So this is actually good in multiple ways. For money, for friendship, which makes this sound like an anime, and also for, you know, some experience. Not that they're going to give me a whole ton, but, you know, greater than 0 is still greater than 0, I guess. Very nice. Absol. I think that's supposed to be the Absol that's with him. Pretty cool. Can't wait for Fire Blast to never hit. Yeah, alright. I'm getting lucky though. I need to get a Pokemon that knows Rain Dance to pair up with Jolteon. I know that there's one coming up later because it's specifically designed for the whole Rain Dance Thunder combo. That's kind of like the gimmick of it. But I kind of don't want to use that because it's not really good type diversity. Like, one Earthquake will be kind of the end of that. We don't really need Bite anymore, actually. We don't need Bite, and we kind of don't need Ember. I don't know what the Houndoom moveset is at level whatever in Gen 3. I could have taught it Smog, actually. I have enough Poke Coupons to start relearning moves, but I feel like that's kind of pointless. Alright. Get one battle CD. These are kind of little collectibles, like I said, that you could get and do. Too young for a kid to understand this, but women, they're like snooty kinds of cool guys, so I figured by impersonating Justy, I'd be a homing beacon to all the ladies, but all the women here are my comrades in arms. They all know me. There's no point in chatting them up. Right, he's got good work ethic. Knows not to mix business and pleasure. Coughing and Grimer. Which one was the one that had like 5 Pokemon? Alright, cool. Maybe it was this way. I think it might have been him. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm actually surprised that it didn't almost knock it out, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I would have had to hit him twice anyway. Maybe I'll give the Steel Wing TM to Golbat. I actually probably should have used Wing Attack for the stab. I had a feeling. I don't know what Wing Attack's power is, though. If it's 60 or not. I mean, let's be fair. It's not like anything's really going to happen in these battles. Be 100% fair. But yeah, it actually doesn't take that long to level up in this game, which was nice. Like, over the course of maybe playing, I don't know, 4 hours, I achieved this much. So, all things considered, that's not bad. And yeah, I know my time played is much higher, but I fell asleep. Like, I don't know what else to say. I legit fall asleep playing RPGs if I'm grinding in them. Like, that happens pretty much way too often. What can I say? I really just can't help myself. I think Houndoom gets the bigger boost. Yeah, because he's holding the black glasses. Come on. Maybe this Zubat will give us enough. If not, the next couple Pokemon will. There was also like a Zubat or two I didn't capture, just because there was really no point. I mean, I caught a couple, but I really didn't care too much. I did care about those Hoppips, though, just because they are pretty much Purified Chamber fodder. Like, you don't need to actually have the Purified Chamber filled with different Pokemon. In theory, you could pretty much just load it with 36 Hoppip, and it works perfectly. As long as the Shadow Pokemon to be purified are good against it, there's really no reason to fill it with any other type of Pokemon. Which, I mean, I guess is kind of awkward, but... Like, let's face it. I guess they accounted for the worst case, which is that you don't catch any Shadow Pokemon, in which case I don't know what you're doing playing this game. That's kind of the whole point. Oh, Fire Blast, don't you miss. I actually think Fire Blast doesn't miss in direct sunlight. I don't know if that's in Gen 3, though. I might be wrong on that. I have to start looking this stuff up again. Alright, Confuse Ray. I don't know if I want it. Because what am I realistically going to use Confuse Ray on? Not that these two moves are great. But, like... get rid of Astonish. Because what? I Bite. I don't really need a Ghost-type move, per se. Because it doesn't give me a stab on anything. Because Bite is good against everything Ghost is. The flinching is unnecessary because Bite literally... Okay, I'll get rid of Astonish. There's really no point for me to have Astonish. It doesn't serve anything. Condoom level 28. I had to think about that a bit. So maybe if there's like a tough Pokemon, I can use it, but I don't know. If I can replace that move, I will. What was the other one? A Shroomish? Yeah. So we'll Wing Attack that. Use the last Fire Blast on the Shroomish. Very simple. Yeah, we already caught the Pineapple, so that's nothing. So I hit all 5 times. I guess I'm pretty lucky. What is it? I think an 80 accuracy rating. Super effective. Yeah, Wing Attack makes this thing good. Makes it so good. I feel crushing disappointment sixfold. What was he? The brotherly love sixfold? See anything of our brotherly love yet? Oh, he doesn't drop one? Okay, there we go. Good. Mayor's house is right over there. Okay, so this lady is legit. Checks out. Let me really quickly heal just to get back that Fire Blast PP. So I need another fire move instead of Fire Blast. Namely, Flamethrower. So whenever that pops up. That would be nice. Okay, so let's wait here for the runner. Unless he's gone. There he is. But shit, come on. I fucked up. He outruns you. Help me! Pokemon are chasing after me. Oh, you'll help me? Why, thanks, but you should be worried about yourself first. Ward. Alright. He's a Game of Thrones fan. Just LARPs a little too hard. AP on 4s. He sends out the Duskull. Yeah, if this was Gen 7, the Duskull would come from off-screen, which would be pretty cool. I like that effect again. I'm really sad Walking Pokemon was a thing, and then it literally stopped being a thing for, like, literally 2.5 generations. I feel real bad about that. Because it's a great idea. It's a cool thing. It's a cool, neat little thing to put in, but they literally got rid of it with white and black, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like they did less work. It's like they stopped caring as much. Again, I did not like Gen 5 that much. I still kind of don't, but I respect it a little more, especially since I'm playing it through more now. It's not bad. I think White 2 and Black 2 are better by far. I mean, you could say that about any generation. The later games are better. So, I guess fair enough. I think that's... Oh, okay, there's a crit. I think Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee might be a lone exception to that rule because they're kind of their own sort of a deal. Which is fine, to be honest. I'm not going to hold them to the same standard even though they are core games. Just because I know they're not made to be for, like, people like me. They're made for Pokemon Go people. You gotta milk that Pokemon Go one more time, you know what I mean? Which, despite how much I play Pokemon, I did not touch it at all. Okay, that was quick. There's some quick battles here. Maybe I'll go out, buy some Pokeballs. How much money do I have? Just to get some Premier Balls, I got enough. Like how I made back all my cash that quick, and I'm not even done farming these guys. Sorry, lad, the shop's closed today. What's that? You're taking on Cypher in town? I bet you could use an item for healing your Pokemon. I'll tell you what. I'm sure it gets something if you can... Oh, okay. You're nice, I guess. If they ever make a game like this again, the only thing I would say, speed it up. Speed it up. And I mean, they did kind of do it a little bit in Battle Revolution, but that game was made, like, purely for Battle. It wasn't really... I think I sold it, actually. Because I was like, there's not really anything for me to get out of this game. I got rid of it. But yeah, speed it up. We don't need these long battle animations, or at the very least, let us turn them off. And I don't even turn them off in the actual core games. I leave them on. I don't think I've ever turned them off. Like, I am remotely curious what a Generation 7 or 8 version of this would look like. But I don't think doing this again is exactly going to be super great. I think it's actually going to be kind of boring. I mean, will I do it? Yeah. Will I care enough to do it multiple times? Probably not. Should probably swap out after this. Maybe. I think we can beat it out. Yeah, getting Fire Blast was a good choice. Look at that, level 29. Alright, so wing attack it, and we'll feint attack it. What's the flying type move boost? The Sharp Beak? Yeah, I wonder where I can find one of those in this game. It's gotta be around. Right. Come on, Crobat. Nope. I'm probably gonna have to get to like level 40, won't I? Okay, well, this guy's definitely gotta not be legit. Things are getting hectic here, but I'm guessing our cover's been blown. Say it's about time. I need to get out of this tight outfit anyway. I can move freely again. Now I can battle without feeling squashed. Let me guess. His defeat quote will be something something. I got squashed. It's just all water types. Alright, well, we'll swap out. Couldn't even get like a good attack on any of them, so might as well just swap it. Critical. The rare time I get a critical. Good thing I got it before I could start using Supersonic. I actually was keeping track of how many times Supersonic hit my Pokemon. It hit 4 out of 5 times with a 55% accuracy rating, so I'm enthralled by that. It's always fun. I don't even need to risk the Thunder. It should go down in one Thunder Shock. Yeah. If I don't need to risk the Thunder, I really won't. Just because there's a chance it could miss. Intimidate. It sucks too because I think in all the core games you can't send out a Pokemon until the next turn, or at least the end of the current turn. So you got to free Intimidate for pretty much basically living in XD, to say really nothing much else. Oh, we could use Double Kick. Alright, let's see some good damage here. Not bad. Another critical. Holy shit, Golbat. Alright. We should be fine. If I can get Thunderbolt, I'm going to replace Thunder with it, just to have a safer alternative. I wonder if there's any PP ups and PP maxes in this game. Just out of extreme curiosity, I have no clue. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, and also, so hold on, I'm going to leave Fennec for 2 seconds really quickly. I'm going to take away the stupid Pokesnacks. Because the only Pokemon I haven't... Oh, actually, while I'm out, let me do this. Actually, I kind of can't, to be honest. Because I did get a Wooper, which I can trade to Duking for a Larvitar, which I think I will do because Wooper's kind of whatever. It's a generic Pokemon. I'm kind of trying to bait for a Surskit, though. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? Let's just have a playthrough session, I think. I think that might be better. As opposed to having to, you know, be knee-deep in the enemy hideout and then have to walk back and stuff. Let's not do that. No, Cypher's infiltrated the city. Our cover's blown already. We should have just stayed happily entertained at the Realgum Tower. Which is why she basically forces you there. She forces you there, but after you go there and see Trudley and Folly, she's like, yeah, fuck it. For whatever random reason. We are countered on this, I'm not gonna lie. See if we could just get some lucky hits. Good. I'm really kind of counting on this to one-hit KO though. Widow. Thank you. Okay, I'm not worried about Clamp. Clamp is actually a move I forgot existed until I played this game again after years. Did never really even see Clamp rolls. It's like Wrap. And what's the other one? Wrap, Fire Spin, a couple moves like that. But I think it might be exclusive to like Clamperl and maybe like Shelder and a couple other Pokemon. Give you that disc case to get you out of here, too. Yeah, I'm Justy. I'm the toughest of the toughs and the most popular guy in all of Finac besides. In other words, I look just like Justy even without putting on a disguise. Look at me. I look cool like Justy. Yeah, come on. I'll take you on. Come on. I'll take you on, man. Dude, what is with all the water types? I get it. The city's whole theme is that it's like a, what was it, the jewel of the desert or something? The oasis of the desert? Every single Pokemon I'm fighting is a water type. I mean, you know what? Whatever. It just means that my first turn I gotta swap out. It's all good. It's kind of crazy because Hariyama got such a high level, and Ursaring I evolved. Just basically farming Area 3 and then Area 4 on repeat. Because they're pretty easy areas. They just, you know, again, like I said, the fights take too long. I would not mind having a turbo button just to make things faster. Called it. The original game, of course. Oh, that's right, steel resists, whatever. Not much I can do besides. Steel does resist dark in this generation. I think Gen 6 is when they changed that. They kind of nerfed steel a bit. Yeah, so it's a neutral hit. It's whatever. One of the major one of the major reasons I'm replaying, what was it called? Black and White, or Black 2, or well, I never played White 2, so I never played either of the sequels, so I'm playing White 2 because I played White originally. It's also the only one I could get on Amazon. One of the major reasons I'm playing is because I want to put a living dex in that. And I also want to just have a Generation 5 game that's actually complete. And also because I heard that the Pokemon World Tournament thing is pretty cool. So I want to give that a go. So that, I mean, that's pretty much the story. It's a lot of things finally came together. I've been playing Pokemon more than ever, basically, now. So, you know, I realized, Andy, guess what? You're right! Great! Remain thinks that you'll be better off not knowing, little boy. Such as where and how Pokemon eggs come into existence. Because apparently nobody knows it. Although I think a lot of people have speculated that the daycare people know exactly how it happens. And they just don't tell you. Because all of your Pokemon characters are supposed to be like ages 10 to 16. I think Wes is the oldest at like, what was it? 18? 19? He might be 17, I don't know. Again, characters that literally have not been seen in almost 2 decades, so... Actually, it's more like 16 years, whatever. So one oddity about XD and Coliseum is that even though both of these games take place in the same region, if you trade a Pokemon from Coliseum to XD and vice versa, what will happen is that it will call it a distant land even though it's literally the same place. Just because the games are set to kind of organize that data that way. They don't really read each other as being separate games, I guess. They kind of just put in the blank data of a distant land. Which is actually an oddity that I did by accident one time. And it confused the hell out of me because these games are the distant land games. And they're still referred to as such. So they're never changing that. That was actually lucky critical. Kind of weird, honestly. Alright. I think that's it. I think I've pretty much cleared out this town. Yeah. Maybe there's like... No, there's gotta be like a couple more of the Justy brothers somewhere. So what I'll do is let's heal. And I gotta go back to Agate, because I don't think I can buy Pokeballs anywhere else. I'm gonna try and capture some Pokemon in Premier Balls, which will be pretty cool. Okay. Gotta be stylish, you know what I mean? Especially now that I have Sing. Even though Sing has a horrible accuracy, Ralts actually normally cannot learn Sing. So this is actually kind of a special case where Ralts can learn Sing. So I figure I might as well make use of it. Even if it has bad accuracy, if I clear out all the other Pokemon, I should be good. Okay, Pokesnacks, very good. Okay. Really dumb you can't buy Premier Balls. Like, I know why they don't let you. It's still kind of annoying. I'm gonna sell some of these Pokeballs, obviously. I don't need this many. If I was real petty, I'd reload every time my Premier Balls don't work. Okay. Sell them. Back some cash. Got 5. Maybe I'll buy a few more. I know this is kind of deleting money, but it's literally the only way to get Premier Balls. So, I have no choice. Okay, let's sell some more. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave what money I have now. Maybe, what items do I have? 9 Super Potions. Actually, the best thing to buy is Lemonade. It's the most cost efficient. So I'm not buying any more Super Potions. If I need to, I'll mash out some Lemonade. And Pokesnacks. Okay. Maybe some Great Balls, I guess. I could buy 7. Cool. But yeah, the best money is, the best way to get money is by, buying Lemonade. Lemonade is actually kind of the best healing item for most low-level, low to mid-level stuff. It heals 80, and I think it costs half as much as normal Super Potions. The problem is that you can't buy it in bulk, and you can't button mash it easily because you have to select it every time. I don't know if the cursor locks onto it or not. So unfortunately, it's not something that's readily farmable. So, I mean, take your pick. Do you like it enough? You want to spend 8 hours farming out Lemonade? Which is making me want to play Fire Red and Leaf Green. God damn it. I really want to play those games again. There's literally no reason in the world for me to play those games. Anything back here? Okay, no. I really do want to play those again. They're all the Pokemon remakes are good games. I have to say that. I was like, oh, Orin Ass, I fucking already don't like them. I think it's stupid. But now looking back, all the remakes are pretty lit. Extra Stamp is no longer in use ever since we've been towering up all the battles have been held there. Okay, well, shit, man. I guess the other ones are indoors. Because I think I only fought, what, 3 Justies? They have to be indoors. I think 2 are arguing in here. Oh, hold on. What's your hurry? Why so rushed? You're asking me if I'm a fake? How rude of you. How could there be any fake as handsome as me, I ask you? Right. I expected him to totally juke out and be like, yeah, you're right. Well, okay. No one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are, Is the shop locked? Cypher Soldiers blocking the entrance. No wonder we weren't getting any customers. Okay. Well, they have roughly the same thing here that I was already going for, which is cool. I can start buying Ultra Balls, which I'm going to have to do in the immediate future. What is this guy? What's this? It's just a letter. He's completely asleep. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have not have. It's so quiet here. Oh, wow, this is where you buy the battle items. Cool. Like how now you don't even need battle items anymore. They're completely redundant as of like Gen 6, and in Gen 7 you literally don't play the game and you can get the full thing. Because you can set them to AFK train, which is lit. I love it. Hey, you nitwit, there's no point in having two Justies hanging around here together. Go somewhere else. Yeah, but I found this place first. You go find your own place. Nonsense. For someone as elegant and gorgeous as I, the only setting is this... Only a setting this plush. Don't you use that condescending tone on me. I'm older than you. Besides, we're both Justy now. What are you looking at? You think we're putting on a show or something? Alright, well, one of you is not Justy anymore. What's been seen can be used as witness testimony. You can curse your luck, but we can't let you walk away. It can be used as witness testimony. Alright. I'm going pretty in-depth. Electrolyte and Chincho. I have Golbat out. I gotta change that up. You know the electric type moves are coming, so I'm gonna swap to Jolteon. They're gonna miss everything. Now that's gonna be lit. Let's do, now let's feint attack the Chinchou so we can get it out. I really wish they had digital versions of these games out on like eShop or something. Not these games, but like the handhelds. That'd be pretty cool. You just have them import the raw Pokemon. That'd be pretty nice. Wow, he actually didn't use Spark. He just sort of stood there and didn't do anything. Let's see. Jolteon is definitely moving first. So might as well use Bite. And as long as he doesn't miss... Actually... Yeah, let's do it. Okay, well, he was not moving first because of this. Alright, one shot. No static. Thank you. Okay, well, the only thing left after this is to go inside the pre-gem, and then I believe you have to go into the Fennec Arena. Don't know that I'm willing to let you become my little brother. Just a little kid, but you're good at battling. I hate battling. I wish you'd leave me alone. Oh, beautiful. So if we take another 3 steps, the Pinect. Yep, called it. Okay, anyway. What's all for it? I'm trying to project myself as a cool and intellectual Justy. Doesn't waste his time battling, however. Fuck that, I can battle you. It's a different story when it comes to pests. Basically, I think the reason they do that is so you can pick up the battle CD. Just to give you a breather between fights as well. So is his type normal? Like, what is the type matchup here? Because Baltoy isn't a normal type. He's not using ground types. Like, what is the logic behind the types he's chosen? I have no clue. It's not really consistent. He's like the one member that is not consistent. And that's a lucky critical, by the way. So the game is throwing all the good criticals now, when later on, when I need them, I won't get them. But, I mean, you know what? I'm still getting them, so... can't complain that much. Okay. It's so weird. Because before he had what? The Hoot Hoot and the Baltoy. So he adds a Vigoroth to his party, and somehow that makes him... I don't know, whatever. There's nothing upstairs, right? Can't get the Roomba of Love anymore. That bathrobe, which there's no shower here, so I don't know why he needs a bathrobe, but that bathrobe has not moved in 5 years, by the way. Now, did they dress up as the little kid? Whoa, 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 a whole bunch of Justies popped out. Someone's good as just to pull off a double team himself. He's so awesome. Yeah, he's having after images and shit. Alright, well, we're actually going to continue with the game now. After taking a half-hour siesta, I guess. I don't know. We'll go in. I know that there's shadow Pokemon in here, and there's at least 1 or 2 in the tournament. Going to Prestige Prestige Center, or as everyone says it, the Pre-Gen. Oh, I have a letter from the mayor for Justy, is that right? I hear a little voice whispering to me. And that voice tells me to take that letter from you. Oh, surprise, wow. Eloin. How much earlier? And I'm actually lucky. In this generation, you can get away with using Dark-type moves like Brilliant. It's super effective. It's really weird, too, because then Poison-type moves become effective against it. Alright, well, this is easy. Yep. I'm actually surprised that almost one-shot it. If he evolves, that would have been a one-shot from the boosted stats. This is a one-shot. Oh yeah, it's a shadow Pokemon. Alright, you know the drill. We hit it with stuff that is extremely light. Actually, would have been nice to have Astonish right now, to be honest, but I guess that's what Leech Life is for. Which will be a neutral hit. That's a critical, by the way. So, all things considered, that's good. Maybe I'll just keep Leech Life around until the Shadow Pokemon are fully at my level. Level 30. Okay, another Leech Life. I'm going to swap out Houndoom so we can put it to sleep, hopefully. What do you think? Premier Ball? I'm a little scared to hit it again. We've been getting good critical hits for no reason. So yeah, I'll roll it once more. And I'll sing it. Sing it for the deaf. Okay, good. I forget who sings that, or what the artist is for that song. Alright, we'll give it a go. Premier. I guess call. What do you even do for this? Really nothing you really can do. It's the last Pokemon and I'm not knocking it out. Very good. Yeah, steal our Pokemon, will you? Well, yes. That's what I'm doing, yes. Okay, save. You might have to do the next 2 back-to-back. Maybe. Everyone good? Yeah, we're good. I could actually use a potion on Houndoom, so I think I will. There we go. You are good, but the way you battle is different. Pokemon are just tools for battling. The way you battle, you play things too safe with your Pokemon. Since you don't seem to hear what I'm saying, I suppose I'll just beat it into you. Because he does a little hop. He was like, let's go. Let's tussle. Come and catch these hands. Remoraid. I'm actually waiting for them to finish, you know, obviously, I mean, these people are putting in work that they are not going to get really paid for or anything. That, you know, But I'm waiting for them to finish the update for, what was it, Pokemon, the Gold Beta, the 1997 Space World Beta, which was, like, reasonably completed. I'm waiting for them to, like, make it into a full game, because I think that's what they said they were doing. Like, it is more or less kind of done. And you know, that when that came out, it was like 3 or 4 months ago. That like rocked everything, because it was like finally definitive proof of what Gold was like in its beta, because Nintendo basically kept that completely under wraps. And no one is really sure how it randomly came out 20 years later almost. I think the common theory is that someone who had it, who shouldn't have had it, who should have returned it, died, and whoever managed their belongings after death basically knew what they were dealing with, and they were like, oh shit, this is some legit shit. Or they sold it to someone who did know what it was. I think that's the theory I saw get kicked around a bit. I mean, it's a blessing, because in all honesty, that shit should have never seen the light of day. You know, legally speaking and whatnot. But whenever you make a game, you know, there's always going to be loose copies, so can't protect them all, I guess. I don't even like this over here. Fair enough, I guess. That is so lit, though, that they were able to see it. Like, and the cool thing is you see, like, the evolution of it as a game. So we have Gen 2, which was around the corner. They knew they were going to make it. And they figured they would stop there, which they totally didn't. Literally made too much money to stop. And, like, Chikorita, I think, is mostly unchanged. But the other two starters are nothing like Totodile. And, there's a lot of Pokemon in there that either existed in Gen 2 and changed, or, what is it, they added in later gens. I think they added, like, Mine Jr. later or something. It's been a while since I reviewed most of that footage and stuff. Not footage, but you know what I mean. It's been a while. Alright, well, I'm gonna kill a turn here. I'm gonna use Leech Life and just call. Accuracy Rose. It's actually cool, so maybe I could do that with Jolteon. With, what's it called? Alright. Please stay asleep for one more turn. If not, I will unfortunately have to, I don't know, delay more turns. Beat this fucking game sometimes. Hooray. That's been fucking tastic. When I need it, I'm not gonna get it, though. That makes me mildly salty. Because I know I'm not. I know I'm gonna be fucked when I need it. I'm quite literally a fate worse than death. Because at least death, you could go play something else. You could go do something else. Whoopee. Let's make Premier Ultra Balls. How about that? That's a good idea. Cypher Peon Fascine. You have no appreciation for our work. Alright, good. They give you an in-between point here. My head won't explode from me yelling that I have to do both of them over. Alright, so who am I going to use first? We'll use Golbat. Maybe Houndoom. We'll just kind of keep mopping up. Actually, I want to keep Gardevoir out there. So we could just burn through everything, and then I could just start calling while Houndoom hits away. I actually forget what Shadow Pokemon this is. So this will be interesting. This is like, I gotta scout it a bit. Oh, what? I'm a fake? Okay, one precise. I'm the real Justy impersonator. Oh, it's a random dude. Even Justy couldn't do a thing when we showed him we had hostages galore. Being a mob prisoner along with the mayor and the rest of them right here in the pre-gym's basement. Won't play here and rescue them. Well, first you'll need to deal with me. I read that completely out of order. You need to deal with me first. Sneasel. Oh, fuck. Did I send out Golbat? No, okay, we're good. Whatever. I hate this move. This move exists purely to piss people off. There is no other reason that Fake Out exists in the games than to piss people off. Just delay your plans an inevitable one extra turn. I mean, obviously you can apply that logic to everything, but, like, 90% of the time that Pokemon use that move, it's, or I would even say 99, it's literally first turn, you're pretty healed, it's not going to knock you out. It's just like, okay, well, we need to fuck with you somehow. It's like one of those cheap tricks that the PvE does. I'm sure it has its place in PvP, probably, but, you know, always fun. I got the camera flipped immediately. Yeah, this me out with the shadow. Okay, well, let's do it again, shall we? This time we have to use Golbat because we can't use Double Kick. That's right, Ghost does not resist Psychic, so you can get away with that. It's actually kind of funny because Gengar is weak to Psychic types. When I think in Generation 1, it was literally one of the few counters to it. Was that and Leech Life? Gen 1 is pretty bad in terms of balance. It's pretty bad. That's being nice. That's unironically being really... Fuck me. I'm gonna go for it one more time. Oh! 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 Oh, my fucking heart. No, please, fuck off. Oh, my heart. I kind of calculated that in my head. Like, I didn't think it would knock it out, but I saw the red, and I'm pretty sure my blood pressure went up. Oh, fuck. No. That's too much, man. Come on. Oh. I'm lucky. I had a feeling. I'm forget it, dude. I'm done with this. It's too much pressure. It's literally too much fucking pressure. I'm sorry. Can't live like this, man. You'll explode. You will literally fucking explode. But this is a guaranteed catch, pretty much. So I mean, there's not much room for error. I'd love to see how little health it has, but that's not gonna happen. Nice. Okay. Okay. Sorry, pal. BME won't set the bunch downstairs free. You need the elevator key to get in the pre-gym basement. Sorry to say, nobody trusts me with anything important like that. Yeah, I believe now we have to go back outside. And, I think now we have to already go back out to the, what's it called? But first I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go deal with the Purify Chamber. We have to go back. I think now we can enter the tournament arena. And there's 4 Shadow Pokemon in a row, so there won't be anything fancy for me at least, because I'm not... Can't save in between fights, so forget that. That's not happening. I'm just gonna put him to sleep, throw a Great Ball. Let's end the story. Maybe I'll risk a Premier Ball on any of them if there's anyone that's catch my fancy, but I think I'm okay if I don't. Like, I don't think it'll be the end of the world. Alright, we got Snow Run. Captured very recently and already good to go. Should have caught that Vulpix with a Premier Ball. That would have been cool. Water Pulse. Ooh, we got some good stuff. Sing as well. That's not bad, actually. Seems like a pretty good Pokemon. Yeah, switch sets. Sucks that Voltorb does not have a good move pool. Unless you want to use Sonic Boom all day. Want to farm like level 1 Pokemon. Pin Missile. Refresh, obviously. They were completely unoriginal with that. I guarantee you 80% of Pokemon that know Refresh in existence know it because of these games. Refresh and Heal Bell. Because they just plug that shit on anything. Do I even have any Pokemon that this will go with? Ice and Bug. Yeah, not really. Okay, let's put that in. Done. And, what was it? Natu. Done. Meowth is hard, because there's nothing really I could do to make Meowth's set go any faster, unfortunately. The only thing I could really do is point it towards a Pokemon that has a neutral alignment with it. It's not going to go any faster than this, so I'm just going to leave it. As for this, what do I have? I have Bug. I don't think any of this will work, though. Which is unfortunate. There is something to be said for maybe like Snorunt into Pineco. Huh. Maybe there's something that can be made. But I need a ground rock type. I don't have any ground rock type. I have ground flying. I think I gotta wait. I'm not even gonna bother with this. I'm trying to theory craft and optimize. It took me like 20 minutes to optimize it to what I have now. Forget that shit. I'm not spending any extra time here. That was a complete waste of my time. Not doing that. That Snorunt knowing Water Pulse is pretty good, though. Okay. Let's actually wrap up Finnack. Shouldn't take that long. Okay. I got items. Am I healed? I think I forgot to heal. Of course I did. So I'm just going to try to blaze through this as much as possible. So let's bring out, like, Ursaring. Just for that return. That extra return magic, pretty much. And obviously we're going to need Golbat for all the Shadow Pokemon. We'll swap. Okay. I gotta play through Alpha Sapphire, because I picked Ruby to be my main game for that generation. As Y used to be it, but... wow, looks like our secret's out of the bag already. We didn't want any attention to a recovery operation was done, but it's too late for that now. Whoops, did I say recovery operation? Don't you worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. Man, this whole game is me making stuff to do with me. Torkoal and Nuzzy. I don't think that Torkoal is a Shadow Pokemon. Look at that beautiful Premier Ball. Okay. Psychic. Return. Literally just cream. There. Oh wait, is this Shadow? I think this might actually be Shadow. Yeah. So maybe you don't enter the tournament. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Well, let's get what's his name out now. Golbat is honestly turned into the star of the show for right now. Call and swap. If you told me I was going to run with a Jolteon and an Ursaring for this playthrough like about a year ago, I would have told you, dude, that's fucking dumb. What kind of idiot runs with that setup? It's all about Espeon and, like, a couple other Pokemon I'm not using anymore right now. But look where we are, so, I mean, clearly it's working out pretty well. It's pretty chill. It's just, you know. Alright. Oh, call. And I guess I don't want to confuse Ray. Yeah, I'm not running with that. I'm not down with that. What, a Mamoswine and a Premier Ball? No, we gotta get something flashy, you know? We gotta get something cool in that. Let's throw a Great Ball and be done. Thank you. See, the fucked up part is I kind of have to keep Golbat out of the action a bit, because the more action he sees, the more he'll do with Leech Life. So I'm gonna try to keep him low-key, you know what I mean? Okay, save. I do love that I have the early game snag machine, or the early game purify chamber running. There's no computer in here? Okay, whatever. Ursaring, yeah, we'll just delete anything in our way, I guess. Oh, hi, little boy. Didn't anyone tell you to stay out? I mean, let's think about it. If I'm in here, that means something happened to everyone else outside to let me in here. This is not random. You should know what's going on now. Come on. Use your head. I mean, again, it's a Pokemon. Clearly something is not going right if I waltz in here. With nothing, not a thing going wrong. Okay. Turn. Ah, fucking Lightning Rod. God damn it, I should have just done what I originally thought, which was Psychic. Yeah, again, Lightning Rod doesn't make you immune in this generation. Look at that shoulder tackle. Whatever. Yeah, this is a Shadow. I like Spearow, actually. For no reason. I don't even really like Fearow that much. I just like Spearow. I guess maybe I've seen enough Pidgey and Tailo to last me a lifetime, so... I guess I kind of just got used to it. Alright. We'll swap. Like usual. Actually, we should have done Jolteon with Double Kick, to be honest. I might individually speed up every fight once we get to that critical point. Truth be told. Once we get to the point where I'm just weakening the Shadow Pokemon, like if nothing interesting happens, I'm just going to speed it up. Because you pretty much know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Oops. Shadow Panic? What the hell is this? Okay, wow. I didn't even know this was a move in the game. Cool. I would just like to point out they woke up in one time. Always a pleasure. Alright, so we're singing still. I'm not hitting it again, so that's enough of that. Dealing 6 damage at a time. This is more than enough. Yeah, I have 4 usages left. Okay. Why not? Fuck it. Spearow has a good move pool, I'm sure. Probably doesn't. Yeah, I'm not doing this the whole playthrough, by the way. This is tomfoolery. Thank you. Pretty sure you gotta fight her friend back to back. I think this is like the first instance of back-to-back Shadow Pokemon, but still 1 per battle. Which again was the Coliseum standard. So, yep, here it comes. So yeah, this kid, it's for your own good. As I attack you. Faultly? Alright, once again, let's just breeze through his team. They're the most Stamplers I've seen in years, to be honest. Between this and Coliseum. Oh, nice. Alright, well, this should be easy. Let's do this. Yeah, maybe I should go for the feint attack stab, because they did use Intimidate. Thankfully it doesn't work on special attack. I don't think there's a way to lower a Pokemon. There's no special attack version of Intimidate. Yeah, here we go. Shadow. Oh, a Shadow Pokemon. That was a crit, too. That was the right thing to do there. Come on. Give me a little break. Level up. There you go. At least Ursaring leveled up. I'm trying to learn Rest. I'm pretty sure in this game you could probably use Rest and call them out of it. But I don't think I want him to learn Rest. No. Okay, well... Unfortunately, there's, again, not too much I can really do here. Does Ursaring still know Lick? That's a risk, though. I don't really want to... I'm not risking it. Just do it normally. Although, to be fair... Poison resists fighting, right? Yeah, I think so. It also resists Bug, so by that same logic, I should probably have stuck with Golbat. Sorry, not catching this one in anything special. Back-to-back fights, I'm okay. We're gonna play it by the book. Okay. Call. Double kick. Wow. Yeah, it was not very effective. Might be an understatement. Double kick. This is one of those rare games where grinding too much actually can kind of screw you. No need to sing because it won't wake up until the end of the turn. Just keep kicking it. I think I'm going to start throwing Pokeball this turn, maybe? This is a risky one, because it's still green, but there's a good chance, just to get things moving along, you know what I mean? Alright, that's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to run back and heal. I guess I might as well put them in the system just to kind of get things plugging and chugging. Yes, because now they do let you save. I know there's items around the arena. Okay. So we'll just leave. We'll heal up. Because you might have to fight these next two fights back to back, maybe. So I don't want to risk it. Okay. Okay. Just really quickly, I guess, plunk them into the machine. Maybe it's and I guess I might as well buy some healing items, because I know we're coming up on a boss fight. Not that I expect it to give me any trouble, to be honest, because nothing really so far has given me any trouble for the last 2 hours almost. Alright, let's, what is it? Swinub with Never Melt Ice. We can use this one, actually, if we rotate it this way. What I can do about this thing. Spearow. Can't be used in this one. Can be used in this one. So what do we have left? Grimer. Grimer can't be used in this one. We're going to have to put it here and swap it with Spearow. Spearow can't be used in this one, so we're going to have to swap it with Swinub. And Swinub can be used in this. Okay, good. There you go. We're now operating at maximum capacity. Which is really crazy when you think about it. I set up all these different purified chambers, and I'm already filling them up. I think we got another 1 or 2 shadow Pokemon left here. I also did get items. Maybe if I'm lucky, I won't need them. Yeah, forget it. That should be more than good. As long as I'm not doing any ridiculous stall strategies or some dumb shit. Alright, well. We'll run back in here. We'll save. This is one of my favorite Coliseums, I think. Safe to say. Get a Water Stone. What evolves with a Water Stone in this game? I actually have no clue. There we go, something else. PP up, beautiful. I forget who I said I was going to use that on. Fire Blast, maybe? If I could get Houndoom to learn, like, one more move, what's TM13? It's not Blizzard, I don't think. Ice Beam! Okay, cool. I don't think anyone can learn it. Yeah, nobody here can learn it. It's not a bad move, though. Alright, let's save. That might be good, but if I could get Houndoom to learn, like, one more good move, then I'll fully commit to using him for this whole playthrough. Alright, well, we gotta fight these two back-to-back. That's kind of gonna become a reoccurring thing. Forget it, you can't have our videotapes. You can't do this to the press. For a prisoner, you're rather hard-nosed, I must say. But it just wouldn't do to have those tapes broadcast to the public. I've been promised the position of Or's governor by none other than Master Greevil. So you must understand, it wouldn't do to have it be known that I muzzled the citizens of Fenak. That got out, imagine what harm it would bring to my pristine political record. Now hand over the videotapes, please. I don't care about your sick aspirations. Don't you dare underestimate the power of the free press. ONVS stakes its very existence in delivering the truth for justice. I will get this news out. So sad that you won't listen to reason. Very well, I suppose you leave me with no option. Oh, you are the dastardly child who won't stop fooling in our affairs. Eggrog, what were you doing? Get rid of this pest. Sir, yes, sir. Mr. Snaddle, sir. Aye, aye, sir. Hey, boy, playtime is over. As usual. I guess all the high-up peons have these really nice yellow scarves, because Naps had it as well. Graveler, I'm half paying attention. Okay. This is actually incredibly easy. Graveler has a very shitty special defense stat, and, I mean, does anything need to be said about return from Ursaring? Literally wipe the floor with it. Beautiful. Level 33. Imprison? No. No, we're not learning in prison. Okay. But return literally speaks for itself. It's just amazing. I think this, yeah, this seals the shadow. I remember this one. I think it learned water pulse too, right? Maybe. Okay, so obviously here, do this. We could try Houndoom using Ember. That might burn it, but I mean, it would technically be faster. Seal is water type, right? I don't know. Does Dugong gain an ice type? I actually can't remember. I don't think it does. I know Steel is ice water, but I don't think Dugong is. Critical. Yeah, critical chance is determined individually now. I think at one point it wasn't, which was clearly very fun. Don't burn. Let's sing go off. I don't know why I thought this would be any faster. Another one. What are the odds of 2 critical hits back to back? This might actually be slower because of the resistance. I like how this doesn't hit at all anymore. Well, we're in for some fun stuff, you know what I mean? God fucking damn, this is slow. Maybe I should have just done double kick. Maybe I should just rely on the fact that Jolteon... Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Critical hit. Dude, can you... I'm just gonna start calling. Fuck it. I'm gonna take in a couple extra turns to call. I'm okay with erasing this. That doesn't matter. Don't lower my already shitty accuracy down, please. If it gets burned, I'm throwing balls immediately. Which is why next turn I'm going to try to sing it again. Not 3 times in a row, by the way. Don't worry though, Supersonic hits 4 out of 5 with the same accuracy rating. 4 out of 4! Wow. It's incredible. That's actually incredible how shitty my luck is. Like, it's actually unironically incredible. Once more. Well, we're there. We're at that point. That's incredible. Thank you. Holy shit. Took you long enough. I'm gonna have to heal, because I know that the boss is right after this immediately. No funny business in the boss fight. Let's heal. Gardevoir is going to be more important to keep up. Thank you. Okay, let's actually get on with this. This is the next big phase of the game here. Okay. Okay, that was stunning. That foot should be electrifying. Cameron, did you get that on tape? Sorry, but you can't expect me to keep filming under these conditions. Oh, for this is precisely the time your camera should be rolling. Show some journalistic guts. Cut, cut. If Master Grievous were to see this, he'd be most displeased. I have no mercy for anyone in the way, even for a child like you. You answer to me now. There we go. Cypher admin Snaddle. I never understood what this thing is on his neck. There's like a really weird collar. It's like almost a gigantic ring. Okay. Needless to say, he's gonna get this shit out the way. I should have actually done the opposite, because I think Lantern is a special defense buff, and Quagsire might be physical. Yeah. Alright, well whatever, you know what? They get a turn. We get to guaranteed knock them both out in one turn then. Nice. Okay, perfect. Let's mix it up. Yeah, here we go. Shadow Lunatone. I might throw an Ultra Ball at this after getting it a little low. Just get rid of all his other Pokemon. I don't think he has that many. What was it? He has 5, including the Lunatone. Fast form. Which actually has a good egg move pool, but is a pretty bad Pokemon because its whole gimmick relies around the weather thing. Shit, what can I do with this thing and not kill it? Maybe Lick? I'm gonna take a risk here. What's his last Pokemon? Metang, okay. I think we'll double team the Metang, maybe. Woo! Okay, good. So I can use that a few more times. Shadow Sky. Oh yeah, this Pokemon I think is the first Shadow Pokemon to have 3 Shadow moves. So this will hurt anyone on the field who's not a Shadow Pokemon, including his own Pokemon. It's basically a special weather type. So we should probably sing it. Get rid of this thing. Just not even to catch it yet, just to get it out of the fight. So now we can double team this thing. That would have been super effective in Gen 6 and Gen 7. I'm actually kind of blessed. Actually, I wonder what I should actually do here. Probably Shockwave and Feint Attack again. Should be good enough. Yeah, I'd love for Ursaring to learn, like, Brick Break. If I could find the Brick Break TM, that would be pretty cool. That would be a good usage. Because it has the physical attack. Oh, nice. Good. It didn't kill it. So this will be extra safe. And that way we can sort of get some good type mismatching going on. Okay. So I'm just gonna call. I should heal. I'm gonna heal, but I'm just gonna call, and then just keep using it. Just in case. I don't want to use something like Shadow, whatever, Blast or Wave or whatever, and do too much damage. Actually, I'm gonna call this turn. I'm gonna be a little risky. Now I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball. Yes, that's perfect. Okay. We're good. Stay asleep. Oh, this is the perfect setup right here. So how does Shadow Sky not hurt humans? One of those weird questions, I know. Nah, I'm not gonna bring you all this. I should actually just Great Ball it, to be honest. You know what? Forget it. Occasions like this are literally what Ultra Balls are made for. And maybe use a potion just in case. And we're good. Probably could have gotten away with the Great Ball, but let's just play it safe. How about that? And play it smart. Duh, no! How is this possible? I've never seen a child so strong. But no matter, surely I brought Gorgon enough time. This precious recovery operation must be finished by now. Today we will leave quietly, but don't you forget us. Thank you. You kept them from taking our videotapes. We got some explosive footage. My name's Marcia. We were gathering news in Fenak when Cypher caught us and brought us here. There's a silver lining in this. We managed to capture your heroics on tape. We did, didn't we? Hey, you bet I did. I got everything on tape this time. Okay, we need to rush back to Pyre and get this news out on the air as soon as possible. Let's meet again. Thank you for everything. Marcia, wait for me! Okay, yes, I can see it. There's something on the floor. I guess they admittedly realize it kind of does blend in, pretty much. Let's save here. It does kind of blend in. It's like white on basically a tan background. Oh wow, didn't even know that was where the door was. Now that all's said and done, we can finally move on. Oh, you don't use the elevator key here. Okay. Use the elevator key. Okay. I think you get a lot of cool stuff from having done this. So as you can see, here's everyone. I'm Fenak Mayor Trest. Who are you? How'd you get here? I'll go explain what had been happening. Oh my, so you, Malcolm, sent that scoundrel Snaddle packing? That's quite amazing. Does that mean we could finally leave this miserable place? Everyone, I need your attention, please. Let's all thank Malcolm heartily, then get out of here. Thank you sincerely. Alright, now we get the normal music. I see, so we were close to having Cypher replace all our citizens with their members. What a heinous plot, but it was stopped and we owe it all to you, Malcolm. On behalf of the whole city, I thank you. In fact, I can't thank you enough right now. If you could, please visit me in my home later. Okay. Alright, your action saves too. All you big thanks. I'd like to keep in touch when I get your PDA number. Yes, of course. Thank you, I'll be in touch. I think Fenak was targeted. Cypher wanted to quash rumors that were spreading in town. People in the city have been seeing shady characters coming and going in the desert. People were talking about it. According to what the people say, there's something in the desert around here. We should ask around for details from the people in this. Yeah, we don't need to do all that. Came from Agate to take my granddaughter home, but it's just as I got to Fenak, I was caught up in this whole affair. Thank you so much. We can finally. Oh yeah, this is the daycare people. I was going to visit Agate with my grandma, but then those people came and locked us up. I'm going to run a daycare just like my grandma. Thank you. Okay. I don't think you can deposit shadow Pokemon in this game's daycare. I think they removed that. Which is fine, because the alternative is the Purify system. So here we go. become or say was saved by your selfless actions. I think is a mere token of our... Yeah, you get the experience share from him, which is very helpful. I must say you saved us in our darkest hour. Just you couldn't do a thing knowing we were being held hostage. Honestly, if you hadn't run a shirt, I think what could have become of our city. He doesn't mind. You go upstairs. I think. Is there anything up here now? Nope. Okay. Oh. Run around a little bit more. Maybe we can turn that in. So let's save. Might as well go to Finac, or what is it? The mystery location. Cypher was witnessed transporting things in this area. Ooh. Oh. Oh yeah, this is right. The screw's tires bogged down in the sand. It's impossible to go any farther. Had to turn back to Fenac City. Hey look, it's her again. Tried going into the Northern Desert, didn't you? Northern Desert sand is very deep. An ordinary scooter couldn't make it through that sand. Okay. That's how to locate a missing Pokemon. It was among those missing with the SS Libra. Please visit us in Pyre and speak with the missing Pokemon's owner. Okay, well, I can't do anything else, so I think that progresses the story. I don't want to go back to the Purified Chamber yet. I want to wait for at least maybe 2 or 3 Pokemon to become Purified. So I guess what I'll do is... Do I need that Wooper? If I don't need that Wooper, I'm going to trade it in for a, what's it? A Larvitar. So that might not happen right now, but it'll happen in the near future. That will actually be a worthwhile usage of my time, to be completely truthful. Kind of hoping for the Amulet coin as well. Should also go back to Agate and maybe put a Pokemon or 2 in the daycare. I think you can only put 1, because there's no breeding in this game. Actually. Yeah, it's Lemonade, not Soda Pop. Unfortunately, as you can see, this is rather annoying to have to constantly tap down, down A. And then every Pokemon game is like this. I guess this is the way they gate you from wanting to infinitely buy a fuck ton of these. Because they are technically the best healing item. One of the best healing items in the game. Fuck, I fucked up. Because just they're so cost efficient. 80 HP for 350. That's half the value of a Super Potion with 30 points more. I mean, needless to say, we could do like a hit point to cost analysis, and we would come out very much on top with the Lemonade. The Moo Moo Milk? Moo Moo Milk also isn't that bad. It's still cheaper than both the Super and Hyper Potions, and it heals half of what a Hyper Potion does in this generation, and double what a Super Potion does. So, I'm almost out of money here to throw away like this, so I'm good. Needless to say, this is still some good stuff. Like, let's move it up a bit. 50 points. Yeah, the fresh water. I mean, even if you just want to get 50, fresh water still beats out Super Potion by a mile. Which one was net? Oh, perfect. So what was the third Pokemon I caught? Meowth? That should be coming up pretty soon. Oh, net, okay. I always get those two confused. Did I heal? No. Okay, let me use this while I'm here then. Gotta love it. It's randomly there for literally no reason. If only it came with a PC. That would be cool. Maybe that would be a little bit too broken, but... Yo, I heard what happened in Fenac from Marcia. I'm amazed they even managed to hold Justy hostage. By the way, that old gent came here with his granddaughter. He's looking for help finding a missing Pokemon. No, if you don't mind, yeah. I know what the missing Pokemon is. It's lit. Bondsley, where have you gone? Sorry, I'm at my wit's end. You're familiar with the news about the ship SS Libra's disappearance. My granddaughter's Pokemon was on board and it vanished with the ship. Pokemon is one I found while tending to my garden. It was among my tiny bonsai trees. It's a new species, I'm certain of it. Please, I implore you, find my missing Pokemon, if only for my granddaughter's sake. Thank you, you're so kind. Named Bondsley. It looks very much like a potted plant. Please help us. My granddaughter has a photo of Bondsley. Please ask her if you may see it. Try collecting information on her own, but to be honest, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Time being, there may be nothing we can do but gather information while tracking Cypher's movements. Those are covered in sand. What happened to you? Yeah, I got stuck in the northern desert. That's big news. It could be Cypher's new hideout. Well, it may be too difficult for an ordinary scooter to cross. It won't be easy getting there to investigate. Ask, oh, Parent Gideon Port. Wow, okay. We're going way out of the way for this. Pear's an old buddy of ours. He runs a mechanical parts shop with his grandpa, Makan. Yeah, we know the guy, so let's just skip right to it. I'll get in touch with him. I'm sure he can come up with means for you to cross the desert. I think the previous hero's scooter could, naturally. It was just that cool. Way better than this thing. This is a consumer-grade model. Unfortunately, there's no fast way out of here. Unlike in Coliseum, where I believe there was a staircase and then an elevator. That was a one-way. So back to Gideon Port after like a year. I think that's pretty much all I need to do. Ah, crap. I didn't go to the PC because there's no So annoying. There's no PC here in Agate. Or, in Fenac. In Pyrite. Okay, well, we're going to Agate anyway because I need to deposit a Pokemon into the daycare. I'm going to try to raise up the Fanfy that I caught in the Premier Ball earlier. See if I can get into a Donphan so I can learn Earthquake. Do that. Actually, let me check the Purify Chamber real quick. Where's the Wooper? Yeah, I don't think I need a special Pokemon for that. I just need a Water type. Do I have a Water type? Actually, I don't even need a Water type. I just need a Ground type. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. There we go. Actually, let me not do that. No. Yeah, fuck. Take the Fanfy out of this one. Done. Okay. Well, we're gonna move this back to the PC. While I'm here, actually, can I swap? Yeah, I could just put this in my party now and purify it. Doesn't need to go into the... I don't have to go back. I can just do it right here. I always hit B. It's a bad habit. Okay, so for my party, I need to take out 4 Pokemon really quickly. Fanfy's going in the daycare. These 2 are getting purified. And Wooper, we're going back to Pyrite to trade him in. Okay. There you have it. In about 5 minutes, those other ones are going to finish anyway, so... It's kind of like baking stuff in the oven. A little bit. Okay. Yeah, we can't raise Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, they changed that, I guess. I guess they really want you to use that, the Purify Chamber, you know what I mean? Actually, shit. Did I move the Fanfy's moves around? Ah, crap. Yes. 100, whatever. It's fine. Let me organize its moves a bit. So that way it doesn't delete tackle. Because we need tackle for sure. Okay, we should be good. Hopefully I don't forget this thing is in here when I take all the Pokemon off the save file. Sounds like something I would do. Okay. No. Alright, see you later. Alright, we're gonna do the old school method. Just because. No point in going back to the Pokemon HQ if I can avoid it. Especially while I'm here anyway. So yeah, you don't have to use the Purified Chamber to purify. It's just, it's likely that you will while you're in there. Okay. Future Sight. This thing could probably be good if you put the time into it. Between Baton Pass and all that. Especially if you teach it like Psychic and stuff. Open the door to its heart. Magical Leaf, which is pretty good. Sweet Kiss. Sweet Kiss is Confusion, right? I think. No, it's Grass Whistle. Same shitty accuracy though. This thing can barely attack. So whatever. There you have it. Nightshade and Aerial Ace. It's not awful. Both of those could definitely be better, but it's not terrible. Which I guess is if all you care about. It's not awful. I mean, you could probably mold it into something good. It's just a lot of these Pokemon come pre-packed to really do some damage. Okay, well, we'll put them into the machine. Should take 2 seconds. So, for instance, now that I have this, I almost could completely change the way that this is done. So, for instance, we'll take Nadu. We'll put it in. We don't need the Woopers anymore, or the Hoppers, I'm sorry. Probably don't need the Fanfy. We don't need that. So what I'm thinking is we put in Ice. All we need is something like Steel Rock, which we do have in Aaron. Yeah, because the Pineco isn't going to cut anything. It's not going to do anything. Right? If we get the Swinub, we could put the Swinub in here. Maybe, actually. I don't think this is gonna vibe at all. No, I don't think this setup works at all. Yeah, because Bug isn't gonna get its ground. Well, here's what we can do. We can put this in. It's almost perfect. We need Aaron. Where is it? I actually forget where I put it. There it is. If I had a rock type, I could swap it. Oh! I'm about to get a... What's it called? Larvitar. So I'll just put this, I'll put that in, and I just won't use it. Larvitar can go right here, which means that this has no use, really. We could put Snow Run over here. sort of filter that out as needed. Okay, that works. That actually works out perfectly. I need to hit up another PC because I didn't take my other Pokemon out. But that's fine. Beautiful. I like how I was 2 steps away from purifying, too. There we go. I'm not going to go purify it yet, though. There's no reason. That's actually just a waste of time. Alright. They only trade you one of these, too. There we go. Give him the Wooper. Let's see what it has. It's a female. Dragon Dance. That's not bad. I think it gets Sandstream when it becomes a Tyranitar, so it doesn't need Sandstorm. But in any event, I'm not using it anyway. I just want to get it, just to have it. So I need to go to Gateon Port. I believe it has a Pokemon Center, maybe. But yeah, that worked out pretty nicely, all things considered. I like that. I got lucky. I got a Wooper, and that works out. Where's the Pokemon Center? I think this place has one. Here it is. Yeah, I've almost never used it, because you really don't spend any time in here, which is why this slanted camera angle, like, flips my mind. So crazy. Okay. Swap this with that. Put them in. Take it. Done. Gotta admit, that's pretty lit. I have, what, 7 chambers now fully decked out? I think we're just, like, approaching the halfway point of the game. We're not even at the halfway point for Shadow Pokemon, which is the crazy part. This game turns into a fucking mad dash at the end in terms of Shadow Pokemon. From Bit, you want to cross the desert? Yep. Conversion kit. Very good. Yo, viewers, this is Sec, ONBS's director. We bring you a special scoop. Crazy actions of a young boy thwarted the group of Cypher operatives that infiltrated Finax City. This footage shows the boy and his Pokemon driving off a top Cypher admin from the city stadium have been trying to take over the entire city by replacing its citizens with the Syndicate's members. ONBS was also targeted for takeover by Cypher. Despite the setback, Cypher appears to be growing more active. The authorities have issued a caution to all citizens and organizations to be alert to the possibility of further attacks. As you have seen Cypher's return for vengeance, the entire Ore region is endangered again. ONBS promises to doggedly pursue the story and provide you with the most accurate information on Cypher's actions. You must not allow Cypher to carry out its conspiracy of fear. Let us all protect the peace of Ore with courage. That was an amazing speech. For my eyes, you're also on the new TV news. It's a funny little feeling. Yeah, I figured it out. You want your screw modified so you can lay a smackdown Cypher, right? Of all times, Grandpa be out of the shop. It's a headache. It's over at Dr. Kaminko's manor again. You'd be better off going to see him in person. So it was just a huge fetch quest. What? Oh, shit! Mr. Varich! Oh my, I haven't seen you for a while. I understand you were quite a hero in Fenax City. Very impressive of you. Okay. And we got another one done. I guess I'll just wait till I get a few more Shadow Pokemon, and then I'll run back and I'll purify all of them at once. I mean, I guess it makes the most sense. Where's it's the Roivus estate. Okay. I think you have to fight this idiot again. Let's swap out Gardevoir. Let's give Jolteon some time in the light. Wait, who goes there? It must be yet another burglar. Why are there so many burglars? Shobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Shobin am I, and Shobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Shobin is still the only assistant, so Shobin has to be the #1 assistant. Of course. Yeah, for whatever reason, he makes you fight him like 3 times in the game. He never evolves his sun kind. Maybe he does later. Okay. Well, you already know what's going to happen to the Gyarados, and Return, once again, speaks for itself. Actually, maybe I'll get rid of Thunder Shock instead of Thunder. Yeah, I think that's actually better. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. Literally a fight for no reason. Shobin lost. Shobin lost. It's really weird. I don't know. Shobin lost. Oh, this is devastating to Shobin. Shobin demands a rematch. Again, thank you. Oh, Dr. Kaminko. Shobin trying to teach this burglar a lesson. Burglar? A burglars say. It's... You don't mean it? I said it. Shobin understands. It is. You wait, you are going to get it. Oh boy, can't you wait? They're both stupid. Okay. Fu. Soon, yes, very soon, you will see what we have in store for you. If you wish to flee, let it be now. No. So your intention is to burgle no matter what. A harsh lesson needs to be taught. Fine, let us begin. Tweet. Though the rumble of thunder fills the air, the weather remains free of clouds. Let thunder tear the skies and rend the earth. The time has come for the ultimate Robo-Pokemon to finally reveal itself. Come hither, Robo-Groudon. Too much mecha shit going on from Japan. If only they fought Cypher with this much efficiency. We're all so blessed to witness this. Robo-Groudon, go! This is who you battle. You've been warned. And the best part is he doesn't even use it to fight you. It's just a glorified LARPing suit that they play a boss theme for. It's just a glorified Pokeball thrower, but his Sun Kern evolved apparently while he was doing tomfoolery in the basement. So, go figure, am I right? Ah, shit. Alright, the shock. Oh, at least he made it evolve. Couldn't have been any easier. Wow, it's still one-shotted even with the debuff. Let's try Thunder. Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't be enough because of the grass typing. I don't think Hoppip has any moves that even matter, besides maybe like Stun Spore and Sleep Powder. Oh wow, Leech Seed. I'm so intimidated by it. I'm fucked, man. Wow. We don't need that much. Alright, very easy. All that hype for nothing. So we break down Robo-Groudon for literally nothing. But, how could this be? My Robo-Groudon go down in defeat? On a closer inspection, it's Malcolm. It's been a while. What? Are alleged burglars merely Shogun's acquaintance? And a child, no less. Enough of this nonsense. Given the Robo-Groudon's utter failure, the half-built Robo-Kyogre doesn't inspire confidence. I doubt it will ever be useful. See to it that the Robo-Kyogre is disposed of as scrap by Makan at the parts shop, understood? Huh? We're dropping the development of the Robo-Kyogre? It's finished, done, or over and done with. Kaput. The whole Robo-Pokemon plan is cancelled. Doctor, wait, please, show me like to keep the Robo-Groudon at least. I have no interest in any Robo I've scrapped, as you wish. After all we did to bring it so close to completion. Shogun wants to know what brought you here today. He sees you want to see the part shop, man. Makan is in the manor. Shogun suggests you go in and have a look. And meanwhile, or in the meantime, Shogun must put away the Robo-Groudon. Oh yeah, Shogun will like your PDA number. Yeah, so maybe I could call him so he doesn't do this stupidity. Yeah, I'm never rematching him. Alright, Meowth is done. In here. I think you can now explore this place a little more. Oh yeah, you gotta do these puzzles. Oops. They put in a hook puzzle. I'm not really sure where everything leads to. Where's that dark purple? I gotta go back. Shit. I was actually about to do it correctly. What? Is this one way? Oh yeah, because the hook is on the other side. You can't summon it. Okay, never mind. I thought you could summon the hook. So we gotta go around. Battle CD5. Oh, it stacks of white paper. Some writing on them. Jovi's random diary. Pokemon HQ Lab is a secret room somewhere. It doesn't look like anybody knows where it is. Jovi will find it first and make it a secret base. The robots under this room are made to look like red Pokemon and a blue one. They're supposed to work, but Jovi's not sure if that's true. Well, which is that Jovi can't take a ride. Okay, Jovi, cool. Very good. Well, at least now we can get out of here. I actually forget where the secret entrance is. I think it's a bookcase. Right? Tell the air is strictly prohibited. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Tried to just serve my con inside. Well, that's the whole point of my visit, in case you missed it. Whatever. Thought there was some secret way to get down there. I guess not. Okay. Let's get this item. It's a rare candy, which will be good. Was there any other chest down here? I don't think so. I think that was it. It was this chest down here and that chest up top, which doesn't have anything really. Let's see. So I don't have to do that again. This is the Robo Kyogre that Kamiko had under development. Called a useless scrap in the man I hauled away, but you know, it's a quite well-engineered machine. Well, you're giving me quite the start. Oh, it's you, lad. What's up today? Ciphers back then. I thought they folded 5 years ago, but they've returned. So want me to modify your scooter for desert crossing performance? Well, you certainly are bold for even considering to face Cypher alone. Fine, let's do it. I'll modify your scooter. Good deed shouldn't wait. I'll arrange to haul this Robo Kyogre back to my shop right away. I'll see you there. Okay, good. And they take you back here. What a job that was. I'm finally done. Convert it into a hover-type scooter so it'll be perfect for the desert. Go on, try it out right away. So, you might be thinking, yeah, this was kind of a long fetch quest, relatively, you know, all things considered. What's the ultimate payoff for this? You know, like, what do we get out of doing all this stuff? Well, you'll see. It's a kick in the nuts. It's beautiful. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to go ahead and go out here. So yeah, now it's a hover scooter. And believe it or not, it's what's left of the SS Libra. Just haphazardly dropped in the desert. It appears to be the SS Libra, the missing Pokemon transport ship. Let's change up, I guess I'll leave it as it is. If you're being patient, the bridge is finally set to reopen. Yeah, okay. Push this? Oh, okay. I don't think there's any items on the other side, so it's fine. Unless you drop them from above. Okay, there you go. 1 iron. It's a box of poker food. Shit. Just climb it. Is this a ladder? No, it isn't. Okay, I thought that was a ladder. Alright, it's straightforward then. I think this place is pretty straightforward. Oh, jeez, man. After all I do to get here, we let one get away on us. Isn't that right, Sniddle? Oh, yes, indeed. Such a lost opportunity for us. Obviously rare. If only it had been caught. Well, if you had caught a Gorgon, your collection would have been enhanced by 0.7%. Such a disappointing loss. Took off because you made so much noise, Gorgon, sir. I heard that. You're putting the blame on me. That's blatant insubordination. I'm in a foul mood today. Not plain foul. Foul, foul. Today of all days. Oh, Gorgon, sir. An intruder. That fool Snaddle had to screw up. Someone let this outsider get in here. Our recovery plan's done, but we can't let you go. Not after you've seen us here. Gorgon, hey. Yes, sir. Teach this old boy a thing or two about pain. Aye, aye, sir. You just leave everything to me. You can be assured the job will be done while you return to the lair. See to it. Well, now you heard the man. I must get back to the lair, too. You know what to do. Wait a second. That's not what you said. I'm going to explain. We have a crucial job to do at the lair. We need to make shadow Pokemon from those that were on this ship. You do agree that this is important, don't you? If I were to do the job, or if you were to do the job, you would take 38% more effort than I. In that case, Gorgon's mood would worsen by 72%. You do agree that this is most inefficient, don't you? As a result, if you were to take this boy in my place, we'd be ahead to 63% in terms of overall efficiency. You do understand, don't you? It's only for efficiency's sake. I'll be going now. I always get the feeling that I've been had. Oh well, if I don't beat you here, I won't be fulfilling my duties. Don't hold a grudge for this. Amazing. This guy always attacks me. Oh, this guy doesn't have anything. He's got shit. It's thunder. As you can see, the levels jumped a bit. So we're dealing with a little bit higher stuff now. Just a bit. So this is good experience. Oh look, a Teddy Urso. I think both of them might level up after this. Coughing. Beautiful, man. The type of stuff I like to see. And then surprise, surprise, 33. Smart on. What? I lost. I can't go back to the lair like this. Watch you battling those downright bizarre people. You're some kind of tough, aren't you? Huh, me? I just happened to stumble across this ship, so I've made it my home. You know, there's plenty of food and all. I have to admit, certain things bug me, but nothing's perfect in life. Got to admit, I'm glad that weird bunch is gone. I owe you thanks for that, at least. You must be tired after that battle. You can rest up in my place. It's in the wheelhouse. Well, did you get some decent rest? You're free to use that bed whenever you feel tired. By the way, I've got this favor to ask from you. See, every so often I hear these odd noises coming from deep in the ship's hull. I think there's someone skulking around down there, but it's too creepy for me to go take a look-see. How about you go look for me? Sure. So when you're done investigating, I need you to tell me if you found anything. It's sort of a mini puzzle, I think. Yep. Sparrow. No, not the book. Battle CD-18. Okay. That's purple drink. I'm drinking some codeine up in here. Okay. Shit, this is one of those annoying puzzles. Because in order to solve it, you have to do the same thing twice, pretty much. 2 BP ups. Oh, you gotta be fucking... That's a ball buster. The good news is I only have to try to be straight. You know, I'm pushing this to the wall. Fuck it, I'm done with it. Now I just run straight across. This dooms the puzzle. You can no longer complete it normally, but since this is the last thing I need to do, I'm done. And a Firestone. Is there a Shadow Growlithe in this game? Maybe there is. push it back into place. Max ether. I don't think there's any hidden chests down there. Alright, well, that's all I need to do. There's a way to do both of these. I think what you have to do is you push this as far north as possible. Right? You gotta push this north and then push it left. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way I can push it anyway. Actually, I think I should push this one into place. I think I'll be fine if I just push this into place. Okay. TM35, I think, is Flamethrower, which will be good for Houndoom, if it won't learn it soon. So maybe I'll have to look that up in a little bit. Bondsley! Oh, is that... Let's see if I can get it. I think you have to sneak up on it. It might run away a set amount of times. Once again, we got a nice analog stick here. Oh, come on. Some jackass. I'd like to write a novel featuring you as the main character. Please let me enter. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Started by the mail message's noise, the Pokemon fled somewhere. Alright, well, I think you can catch it, right? You get leftovers, which will be good. I actually don't know where it flees to. Alright, well, actually, maybe you can't get it right now. Maybe you have to wait. Maybe it just runs back home. I have no clue. Whatever. Alright, well, anyway. I don't even remember how this thing goes. So, after doing all this side work, you get a fairly fitting reward, I'd say. Alright, so how was it? Was there anything down there? It's a Pokemon. So it was a Pokemon down there. I'll sleep better at night knowing that. Is that right? So that was it was a Pokemon that a girl asked you to find. You say it got away. Well, this place isn't a very welcome place for a wild Pokemon to survive in. Why don't you try looking for it in places where wild Pokemon are apt to gather? Wink, wink. Okay, so we know where to find it. I don't even know if you get anything from it. So anyway. We get bamboozled here in a minute. Hold it, no one gets past here. I'm walking of Team Snag'em. It wouldn't hurt you to remember that. It wouldn't hurt you to forget his name either. Silence! You don't have a clue about who Team Snag'em happens to be, do you? Back in the old days, grown men shook when they heard our name. Sheesh. That's alright. We'll get back to our snagging Pokemon just like the old days and terrify the world again. We'll do that by using your snag machine. Whoops, I know you're a great battler, but I'm not having any of that. Bloom, release your sleep powder. Send this kid off to Betty Bye. Yeah, and I don't drop any Pokemon. I don't do anything. I just take it. The snag machine is mine. Quick, let's get back to the hideout. Can you imagine how happy Gonzap's going to be with us? Yep, so they steal it from you. Whoopee. After all that work, too. You're awake now? Looks like you had a rough time of it. Are you alright? That bunch I saw, weren't they Team Snaggem? Why would they want to pick a fight with you? Is that right? Since it's been happening in the world at large. Team Snaggem is a bunch of crooks and thugs. They were snagging Pokemon from people with Cypher's help. I hadn't heard about them for the last couple of years, so I figured they fell apart. I guess not. Anyways, it seems to me like you need to get back that thing they took from you. I think they took off north, chasing after another bunch of strange characters. Maybe you ought to join the chase, too. On the north side of Ecklo Canyon. So, as you may guess, you cannot capture any Shadow Pokemon currently. You just kind of have to wait it out. You don't really fight any in the meantime. You only fight one. It's not missable because the dude stays around until you catch his Pokemon. Sounds like a plan. All that work just to basically get literally robbed. When was the last time? What did I save for before? I actually don't remember. Okay. I don't think you ever really need to return here. Appears to be a building. Does it have any ties to Cypher? Gee, I wonder. I really wonder. Spot, there's no point in hiding anymore. Who are we? We're Team Snaggem. Team Snaggem can't rightly say I know them. See, he doesn't know either. It's bringing tears to my eyes. Hey, we should go. We should leave this up to Gonzap. Be quiet. We finally managed to track down Cypher, haven't we? We're not leaving now. Hey, you big lug. We have business in that building. Stand aside if you don't want to get hurt. Lunk? You're calling the dashing and terrific Mr. Zook a lunk? How dare you? You're not getting away with this. Team Snaggem Biden would like to battle. Wow, an oddish. He uses a Xander's. It's a female, okay. I think it retains gender and everything, too. Wow, that was quick. Team Snaggem Biden lost to Thug Zook. I got the short end of that one. Oh, darn it. See, what did I say? If we would have waited for Gonzap, this wouldn't have happened. Wacken must have reached the hideout by now and given the snag machine to Gonzap. Hey, you want more of that where you came from? Urgh. Pull back and regroup. Let's get back to the hideout. You're not running off with them. You've got guts, but huh? Wait a second. You're that brat who was at Gadeon Port. What are you doing here? You're nothing but bad news. Ever since I saw you, I've had nothing but the worst luck. First at Gadeon Port, some guy challenged me to a battle out of the blue and promptly stomped me flat. Then Gorgon gave me one major dressing down for showing off my shadow Pokemon without permission. Because of that, he made me stand guard here as punishment. There's one thing I can't figure out, though. How did Gorgon ever find out about me anyway? Remembering that is getting me riled. This time I'll flatten you. They're giving hints. They're giving a couple juicy hints here. Of course, now you have to fight him, and he uses his Xanadu up first. Oh, well, they didn't take the Aura Reader, so the snag machine is technically worthless. Wow. why I hate fucking Thunder. Has potential to be good if it would ever hit. Well, I guess we know what move to use when I try to snag this later. Assuming he doesn't level up. Wow! Unbelievable. Alright, get this shit out of here. Kabana. Wow, okay, it was enough. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be the case. Oh well. I have a Carvana, but Carvana doesn't know any water type moves. You know, dark type. Let's use Golbat. Wait, his Zangoose was just female. Now it's male. Alright, figure that one out. I just realized that. I guess they re-roll it for when you actually face it, as opposed to when you're just watching the cutscene. That's interesting. I think stuff like that, they don't do anymore in Pokemon games. I think once they commit to it, they just leave it as whatever it was. It's pretty funny. He's got a pretty diverse team. He's got a lot of shit going on here. Got a lot of weird stuff going on. I'm gonna risk any rock type moves here. For really no reason. Probably should have KO'd that. Okay, good. I'm gonna swap him out anyway, just so we can, at the bare minimum, get some experience share around. Let's do Ariana, whatever. Metal Claw. I don't know. I think the stab will still give me more. Like how, because Jolteon fainted, and I don't have any grass types, this one Pokemon is going to take a whole bunch of extra effort. Okay. So yeah, you have to come back here and fight Zook again later. It's pretty much the same fight, but you'll be able to take his Zangoose. Just some good. How could I, the mighty Zook, get beat by just some kid? Because you fluked out. You only won because you got lucky. That's got to be the answer. I won't battle you again. If you win by a fluke again, my reputation will take a beating. Yeah, so basically they're hinting that you can't do anything right now with this. I have to go back to ONBS. Really? They are really making me run the gauntlet. Well, I guess I might as well go back to the Pokemon HQ lab and fix up everything. I forget if anyone comments about the snag machine being gone. Okay. We'll purify some of these Pokemon. I think, what, there's 3 of them? 4 of them, okay. In another session or two, we might be able to finish the Purify Chamber completely. At which point, pretty much the only thing I'm going to do with it is just use those Pokemon at the end game if I need them. Because some of them are pretty good. Now forget Slash. Sing. They're not too original with the moves they give a lot of these Pokemon. Some of them are like Sing, Refresh, and Heal Bell, basically. Like, exclusively as the secondary moves. Ancient Power. Which means that this Swinub could evolve into Mamoswine pretty easily. It's just that Mamoswine doesn't exist. And this generation. Gotta push it forward anyway. What does this Grimer know? Sludge Bomb. Helping Hand. It's not bad, actually, because if you get it to a Muck, it could probably wall off a lot of damage. Because Grimer's pretty tanky, I think. And the Spearow. So all that's left is the Seal and the Lunatone. False Swipe. Baton Pass. I was kind of hoping for Sing, but I'm like, yeah, Spearow is not going to learn Sing. That's kind of weird. That would be a little weird. But anyway, I'm going to stop here for now. Just because I got to do a few things. And I'll probably play more of this later. So it probably won't be too long off from it.